Hi everyone, Ironclad Cobra here, and welcome to my first Nintendo video. You might be wondering, really? A Switch Lite in 2024? Yes, that's correct. As this device launched in 2019, does it really make sense to get it after 5 years in 2024? Well, in my case, I think correct. There are a couple of reasons why I got the Switch Lite. Firstly, to play the Switch titles on the original hardware, especially after the huge lawsuit from Nintendo against the Android developer Yuzu. I personally feel safer, and I think it's much better to play the Switch titles on an original Nintendo hardware. Now, you might wonder why I picked the Switch Lite over the regular Switch. First of all, I prefer a smaller form factor for better portability, and I'm not a huge fan of the detachable Joy-Cons either, so I prefer to have a full handheld experience. I'm not really looking into connecting my handheld to a TV, so as you know, the Switch Lite doesn't have the HDMI out, which is absolutely fine with me. So these are the reasons why I got the Switch Lite, and I think it's still worth it after 5 years in 2024. It's a $200 device, and I guess for the last 5 years it kept the value, and it's still popular in the market, and I think for $200 it's still a very good price to performance ratio. Now, as you've seen in the video, I got the special edition. This is the Pokemon or the Dog Pokemon edition, Zacian and Zamazenta. I'm really not into Pokemon, but I love the shell color. As you see, the gray with the red and blue buttons. It reminds me of my retro gray SNES handhelds. So I picked this device or this color only for the shell, not for the Pokemon edition. But I think it's still a limited edition, and I'm a huge fan of limited editions handhelds. As you've seen on my channel, I still have my PSP 3000 that I got in 2008, I think, from Sony. And that's the Gran Turismo limited edition as well. So I'm quite excited about the Switch Lite. I'll be sharing some gameplay videos in the future, but today I wanted to do a quick unboxing first impressions. Okay, let's go. As you see, this is the box. At the back we have also the beautiful artwork from the dog Pokemons, Zacian and Zamazenta. Let's open it together. And I was actually quite lucky because this was the last piece that I got from this edition. I got it from the German Amazon. It was around $300. As I mentioned, the regular Switch is $200, but I wanted to have my favorite color. So let's open it up. There you go. There you go. Okay, What a beautiful color design. As I said, it's not cheap that I got for the special edition, but I think for my favorite shell color, it's totally worth it. So we have the user manual, as you see here. We have the charging unit. This is the power unit, and I think it's USB-C, as you see. Okay. And I think that's all. So let's open up this bad boy. And there we go. Wow, very, very sleek, beautiful handheld. You can feel the premium build quality. This has a 5.5 inch screen, so I'll just give you a quick rundown of the specs. 5.5 inch display, 1280 by 720 resolution, and I think the battery, oh, look at the back, how beautiful it is. The battery is 3500 milliamp, which gives you around 6 hours of gameplay. And as you see here, this is the micro SD card here that could accept until 2 terabyte, the USB-C charging port, the face buttons, quite soft, but they are very, very comfortable. Then we have the analog sticks, the D-pad, very, very good. Then we have the shoulder buttons and shoulder triggers on top, and here, as you see, you have your Nintendo Switch game card, 3.5mm audio jack, the vent, volume plus and minus, the power button as well. So that's pretty much on the top. At the bottom, as we said, we only have the micro SD card and then the USB-C charging port, and then we have the dual stereo speakers here. Okay, so I think I have a very, very positive first impressions with my first Nintendo Switch Lite device. As I mentioned, I'll share some gameplay in the next couple of days, and I still believe that it's worth it, the Switch Lite in 2024. As I mentioned, for $200 it's still a great device, and I've seen some videos on YouTube and social media that you could still hack the Switch Lite. You can run Linux, you can run Android on it, you can mod it. You know, there are lots of third-party hardware that you can modify your Switch Lite, and I'm really happy that I got this device. And of course, finally, it's a great balance to have an original hardware. I'm a huge fan of emulation, and there are lots of emulation videos or emulation handheld videos on my channel, and I think it will be a great balance to have emulation versus original hardware. So I'm quite excited to share some gameplay videos with you. Check out my channel in the next couple of days, and today that would be the video. Thanks guys for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And always remember, we don't stop gaming because we grow old. We grow old because we stop gaming.